I'm sure you've come across the word off-plan properties in multiple platforms, from social media, the Wikipedia, and even on a conversation with a friend. On today's video, we are going to delve deep into the world of off-plan investments, talking about what are off-plan properties, what are the key benefits, what are some of the risks involved. Finally, I'll give you a few tips on the 5 things to consider when investing in a property in Nairobi. So stay tuned. This is Sydia, the realtor from Sydia Realty TV, where we discuss all matters real estate. For more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. So let's get started. So what are off-plan properties? Off-plan properties essentially refer to real estate projects that are currently ongoing construction and they are sold as is. So if you're buying into an off-plan property, you're going to buy into the architectural plans and the promise of what's to come. Off-plan properties over the years have become a very popular way of buying into real estate because of their flexibility in payments and their affordability. Now let's talk about the key benefits of investing in off-plan properties. Number 1, we have affordability. Off-plan properties tend to be more affordable compared to ready properties. This is because developers offer incentives to early buyers, giving them massive discounts. Number 2, flexible payment plans. With off-plan properties, you have the freedom of paying in installments as the project progresses. If you're interested in a project, for example, I have a project that we're selling called Emerald Springs that is going for 7.89 million for the 1-bedroom. So if you're interested in that project, you only put down 20% of 7.89 million. And then the balance, the 80%, you stagger it in installments of either monthly, quarterly, your choosing, until you're fully done with the payment. Number 3, potential for capital appreciation. If you buy into an off-plan property, there's a strong likelihood that your property value will increase over the course of the construction. I have a client of mine who bought a 1-bedroom unit in Westlands for 7 million, and now 2 years down the line, they're selling it for around 10 million. 4 million in capital growth. Number 4, customization. Some developers allow early investors to tweak a few things in their properties. You can say, I don't want gray tiles, I'll do brown. You can change the position of a wall, etc., provided it doesn't affect the structural integrity of the building. While off-plan properties have numerous advantages associated with them, they also have risks. One of the greatest drawbacks with investing in off-plan is the risk of delays. And these can originate from supply chain issues or construction challenges, which might affect the timeline of delivery for a project. Number 2, market fluctuations. The property value can fluctuate depending on the current economic changes, and changes like this can affect the return on your investment. Number 3, uncertainty in final product. Since you're buying based on architectural plans, the final product might not always match what you had been sold to. So there's a risk that the marketing material might not be identical to what's on the ground. Having discussed about benefits and disadvantages of off-plan properties, now let's talk about the financing options available. One of the biggest advantages of buying off-plan is the flexible payment plans available, and you can either buy cash, off-plan financing, or you can use mortgage. For cash payments, this is whereby you put a full upfront payment at once, and developers do offer a very attractive discount to buyers who opt to go this route. However, this is not highly advisable as, again, you're buying into an off-plan development that will take 2 to 3 years to complete. Why put all your money there? 2, off-plan financing model. With the off-plan financing model, you put down a deposit of 10 to 30% of the purchase price and then pay the balance in installment till completion. this is the most popular way of buying an off-plan property. Number 3, mortgage financing. For developments at a later stage of construction, you can opt for the mortgage option, whereby you put a down payment of say 20% and then the balance is cleared by the bank upon project completion. There's a misconception that goes around saying that if you're being financed 110% by the bank, you can just go to the developer and tell them, here's my 100%, give me the property. I'd like to refute that by saying you need to put down a down payment for the developer to hold the unit for you as the whole processing is taking place. Before you jump in and get into off-plan investment, these are the 5 tips to consider when buying a property. Number 1, location. I'm sure I'm not the first person to say this, but location is everything in real estate. You want to buy in a location with a strong growth potential, close to infrastructure, and all the social amenities are nearby. 2, developer reputation. A developer's track record is very crucial. This will make or break your investment. Research their past project. Talk to their past client. Get reviews. Did they deliver what they actually said they will? And did they deliver it on time? Keep that in mind. 3, financial capabilities. Be clear of your budget and how much you're able to comfortably raise as the installment, whether you've signed up for a monthly installment, quarterly installments, or every 6 months. Be sure it's something that's within your abilities. By doing this, you'll make sure you're not setting up yourself for a financial death trap. 4, legal due diligence. Always ensure you're using a conveyancing lawyer to do a thorough due diligence and background check on the property. You want them to review the approvals, see if they're updated and if they have all the necessary approvals. Also, make sure that they review the contracts. Are you protected as a client? You want to make sure some clauses are included. What happens to the developer if they do not deliver? What happens in a case where you default on payment? Things like those. Lastly, market conditions. You want to do a proper research on the market to understand what's currently happening. Is it a buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? What properties are on demand? Are they the smaller units, the bigger units? Be sure to educate yourself well before making a purchase. And I know all this can be a little overwhelming. I understand because it would be too for me. But I'm here to guide you every step of the way. If you need me to link you up with a conveyancing lawyer who has experience in the field, I can do that. If it's for me to connect you with reputable developers with a clean past track record, I can do that. This doesn't have to be a hectic journey. I'm here to walk it with you. So if you're interested in buying an off-plan property, reach out to me and I'll take you step by step. Thank you so much for staying till the end of the video. If you found this valuable and it's something that you'd like to share with the community, please leave a comment. If you have a question, if you have a topic that you'd like us to tackle, also please feel free to comment. Thank you so much. My name is Sydia the Realtor and it was nice having you. Bye-bye.